Where are we standing right now? Look, this valley is in the Bible. This is called the Kidron Valley. Kidron Valley. The night that Jesus was arrested, we all know that the Bible talk about the Garden of Gethsemane. He came here with his disciples into this garden, you know, the three of them, Peter, James, and John. So when they arrested him from this place, the Bible says they dragged him across Kidron Valley. This is the Kidron Valley. And then they entered into the city through the Golden Gate. According to tradition, they said the gate was closed after Jesus entered the city through this gate. And tradition says that it will not be open until the second coming of Jesus Christ. But what you have to know is this is where they dragged Jesus. From the Garden of Gethsemane, they dragged him across the Kidron Valley into the city through the Golden Gate. Matthias here.
So needi kamemo akwa banabia be na ejina
Boni na no da subran wa Yesu ada sare ya no da wo fishe ya samochino sa preso na sia yejina wo se muhunu bi ama hana Yesu sa boni ya ma ato bona mijina sia
ntese sua sembe na wo ka kire wo ma edi wachi wasorema
okay de me ka kire wasorema ni se Jesus said, "We go near no fish. Your son will kill a year or so. Among you is a place now, my banner. Much a year, the idea of Patana, which you will not be. Oh, Ghana, I told them, once you bet me on my every Sabia. I don't know the person catch us of my yes or more barber Renkeke, name of Omunias, Sandy, no almost for Mujidi, and so yes was Sama. Yes, you have seen almost for Mujidi, when they know my answer. Amen.
Amen.
The pool of Bethesda, we have the North Pool and then the South Pool. One pool this is the pool, one of the pools, and then on the other side, I will allow you to go there to see it. So, to the North Pool and then the South Pool. And the Bible says there was a man here who had been in. So this man was at this place for 38 years. So when Jesus saw him in that condition and knew that he had been in this condition for all those years, he asked this man, "Do you want to be healed?" And the man looked at Jesus and he says, "Sir," the Bible says this man was healed at this place. So where we are standing right now, you see, this pool was extended to the Temple of Solomon. It has connection with the Temple of Solomon. So most of the sheep that they were bringing for the sacrifice in the temple, they used to wash them also. They don't bring them dirty to the temple. They had to wash the sheep and those animals before they presented them to the temple. So they used to wash them at the extension of this pool. But the most important thing you have to know right now is the pool. This is the site, the original site of the pool of Bethesda. You see that, you know, after the ascension and the early church, they built a church here. These are the remains of the first church that was built at this place. So where we are standing right now, this is the South Pool. Now we are going to, from the other side, and you will see the North Pool. This particular place was reserved where the angel used to come and stir the water for the healing of the impotent, the withered, the lame, and the blind, and all kinds of sickness. This is the place. This building there was no separation like this. This building was the remains of a church that was built after the ascension of Jesus. Can you get it? So all these things that you see are all built to preserve the place. These are the original stones. You can see this one. These are the original stones during the time of Jesus. But unfortunately, there is no water in the pool. It's okay? Okay. Okay, what I want you to know here, in the days of David, this was a city. It was not a house. It was a city. So he had his palace here. These structures that you are looking right now represent the houses during the time of David. These are the houses. I can't tell you this was the palace or this was the room, the bedroom, but this was a city by itself. So they call this place the city of David. These stones are the original stones that David used. They used during the days of David to build this city. So this is the city of David. This church is built over the remains of the house of Caiaphas, the high priest during the time of Jesus. The high priest during the time of Jesus. Everybody will recall that when Jesus was arrested in the garden, they brought him to Caiaphas, the high priest. So they brought Jesus at this place. And we all know that when they were questioning Jesus, Peter was outside, warming himself. There were some people that were warming themselves. They were warming themselves on a fire. And a young girl approached Peter and he said, you are also one of his disciples. And Peter said, I don't know him. Oh, no, Master, 3 times. I want to open here, the bone. In this incident, you see, in this all the pictures, no, which was a Caiaphas.